Good evening, people on day ride. I hope everyone is doing absolutely wonderfully. I just drove this to Sam's place and back to the garage, and we can talk about this in a moment. This is super cool. Basically, what the idea for today's video is, there's no proper idea, but I have a few things that I wanted to talk to you about, a few things that I want to update you on. So that's why I came here to the garage. No one is here because some of the guys are at our friend's wedding, some people are just working, everyone's away. It's Saturday as well, no one's really around the garage right now. So I was in the shop most of the day editing the 350Z video. As you're watching this, we're still not done with the 350Z video, and that's why, well, that's one of the reasons I'm making this video as well, because I didn't want to film nothing for a while and I just had a few things on my mind that I wanted to talk to you about. So that's why I'm making this video. Whilst the 350Z video is still in the makings, it's already painted, it's at the garage right there. Let me just make it a bit darker. It's at the garage painted, but we still need to put the car together, go for a test drive, and only then I want to take a nice thumbnail picture and to fully end the story with this car. The video is so cool. It's about 38 minutes already and we are just finished painting it. So it's probably going to be like a 45-minute video or so, which is very nice. Not too long, not too short, very nice. But yeah, today I just want to talk to you about a few random things. First of all, I've seen a lot of comments and I had a few messages as well on my Instagram asking about the Lada. What's happening with it, where is the videos with it, and where is the videos in general after the last update I did in one of the last videos. I think the last day ride video, I said that tomorrow it's going for tuning and everything and I'm gonna be driving it on the roads. As you know, typical night ride, day ride fashion, nothing went to plan. And I just wanted to tell you, just update you on the situation with this car. So, for once actually, it's not Lada's fault. It's not the car's fault. The plan was to go to ECU Master headquarters to film and chill and maybe even live stream. I had my whole setup packed because it would have taken all day to tune this car and make some content, have a good day there. But we woke up very early, nice and early, met the boys at the garage, and we put the car on the trailer the night before. Everything was ready. We're like, yes, very good. We take the trailer and my X5, where is okay, it's actually not here, I don't have it. My X5 is at the detailing at our friend's Kuba's place, Kuba Shine. Yeah, I put the X5 here, boom, plug it in, drive off in the sunset. No, just here in the garage. Andrew comes and he's like, hey, there's no lights. And I'm like, how is there no lights? There's always lights working. You were driving this trailer in a car yesterday, the same setup, and it was fine. He's like, yes. But basically, somehow, since the night before going there, something went wrong with the X5 and absolutely no lights worked on the trailer. And we cannot go like this. And we're trying to fix it. We're looking for all the issues. We unscrewed everything. Oh, now it's back together. But we tried so many different solutions. We rewired it. There was some issues with the wires a bit, so Andrew fixed them. So we thought that was that, but it wasn't. So then we tried to find trying to find the issue in the car, and there was also nothing. Like, we checked all the how do you call them? Fuses. That's the one. We checked all the fuses, front and the back, everything, the module, everything was working. But then we found the issue, there was no ground randomly, and also then every cable was getting identical voltage. So we're like, what's going on? And it was raining as well and it was cold, so the mood wasn't great at all, honestly. And I was talking to Max, who's working at ECU Master, like, I don't know if we can make it, like, if we make it, if we get it fixed, maybe I will swap for a bus or Sam's car, but it's gonna take so long. And now we are like 2 hours into this, trying to fix this in the rain, and I just decided this is not the day. Like, I was like, guys, just stop this, let's not go. Like, I don't see the reason to go there. And then I spoke to the guys. They wouldn't have all night for us, of course. They have families, they have normal jobs, so like they would probably stay till like latest probably 6-7 p.m. but we would only get there in 3 hours, from like be there at like 2 or something. No point, because the tuning would have taken so long. So I just said, let's just get a different day, let's book it. And unfortunately, the next day that we can do the car is, I'm pretty sure it was 22nd or 23rd of this month, so more than 2 weeks from now until we can tune it, which of course I'm not happy about. You know, it's not EC Master's fault, you know, that's how it is when you don't turn up to your appointment. They have job to do, but like, it was all perfect, we loaded everything up, so excited, and then such a stupid thing, just trailer lights don't work and we couldn't take it. So yeah, the Lada will stay here for the next 2 weeks, probably gonna get off the trailer. We were thinking about leaving it on the trailer, but I think I'll get it into the garage or just put it here off the trailer, because the spark plugs, injectors were changed. Adam changed them, and now the car doesn't start anymore. Before it was starting, it was driving, but it wasn't doing correct job. Now Adam changed for some better stuff, and it's not tuned at all, so like, you know, it doesn't start. But Andrew said that there is a possibility that he can put another some sort of super basic map on it, and then I could still drive the car like in the video before, but actually properly with a foot pedal, not with a hand pedal. So the car has insurance, the car is taxed already, so yeah, I think I could drive it around the block, around, like, you know, close next to the garage, just to how do you call it in English? What's the word I'm looking for? When basically the engine needs to, you need to drive around the engine slowly, do loads of cycles of heating and cooling and everything. That's what I need to do with this car. So I think I will just take it off the trailer, try to get this super basic map with Andrew sorted. I have no idea how to do this, but he apparently knows just the proper basics, which is very cool. I'm super grateful for that, and hopefully I can drive it around for these 2 weeks just to run the engine in, make it good as possible, maybe do a quick oil change as well after that. And yeah, so hopefully in 2 weeks from now the car will be properly on roads, not just around the garage or just standing in an old pissing spot actually right now. Yeah, that's pretty much the main thing that I want to talk about in this video. But there's a few more things. We've been trying to make a video with Andrew for a while, but there's always some side quests, always some stuff happening, and he's gone with some other guys, Adam and a few other people, to a friend's wedding, and he told me and Sam, because they took all our Civics, mine as well, because it looks cool. And he said, you can take my Miata, no problem, drive it. So that's what I did. I went to Sam's place with it, and not only Sam's place, I went around as well a bit. But it's such a fun car. I don't know how many of you know or watched Night Ride, the main channel that we have for a long time. But I used to have a Miata. NA Miata, not like this one, this is the MB. I used to have an NA Miata with a 1.6 liter engine. That was my first proper car. It was my first drift car. It wasn't registered anywhere, so I was just driving it on the private parking area that we used to rent with the boys. It used to be very small, shitty ground, but it you know, it was all we had. And that's where I learned the super basics of drifting, first gear, figure eights, you know, and stuff like this. And I sold my Miata that same year, like it was 4 years ago now, for like €1,500 plus a hardtop and wheels. I think I spent the whole, I sold the whole car separately without a hardtop and the wheels, but everything all together I sold for €2,000. And these days you cannot get a Miata for €2,000, and that was not bad Miata, drift ready, everything. But like, ever since I sold that car, wait, exposure good? It's overexposed. Okay, now it's good. Ever since, let me also tell you why I sold my Miata that time. Because back in the day, the company was just starting out. We didn't have almost any money, and like, that was the first Altrace that was coming up that we were supposed to have a shop at. And to make, you know, some more merch and everything, to have as much as we can, I decided my Miata has to go, and after the merch is done, I will buy something else after the event is done. But I never did. because I wanted to buy E38, because back in the day an E38 was how much was it? It's like less than 2,000 euro. So I was like, yeah, I'll sell the Miata, and for the same price pretty much, like after the event is done, after we make some profit back, I will buy E38, but I never did. But ever since I sold the Miata, I felt sad. Like for the first year or something, I was like, yeah, whatever. But like since the years keep going and Miatas are getting more and more expensive, they're mentally expensive right now. I always wanted to buy a Miata. And no, I didn't buy this Miata. This is Andrew's Miata. But I kept asking him if I can drive. He's like, of course. And now finally I had free moment to drive his car. And man, I want a Miata. To be precise, I kind of want this Miata. I was always saying to myself now that I don't need an Miata. I just want a Miata. NB is cool as well. It's less pretty on the front, but it's fine. It's fine. The moment you drive a car like this, like I really like, I did only like 10 no, not even 10, less than 10 kilometers just now. And I'm in love with Miata again, really. Such a lovely car to drive. It's very, very tempting to buy it, but at the moment, if I have to weigh the money, you know, that this car costs, because this is for sale as well, I'm going to speak about that in a moment. The amount of that this car costs will be pretty much the same money that I will spend on sending E30 to Japan. And when I'm thinking about both things, I have a Civic. Lada maybe will be working at some point, but it's winter, so I'm not going to be driving it very much. But Civic, with Civic you can drive all the time. Do I need another car right now? Do I need another Miata? No. Do I want it? Yes, but I don't need it. So I'm not gonna buy it from Andrew. Instead, I'm gonna save that money and send E30 to Japan. And basically, what I wanted to say about this car is that it's for sale. I will ask Andre exactly how much he wants for it, but I think it was about 6,000 euro or so, somewhere around there, that ballpark, which is very cool, very nicely done actually. A few little things to do with it, but Andrew will deal with those very soon. Nothing really in terms of body or anything. There was few few switches blinking, not blinker, flickering and stuff. He needs to fix that. Literally little things. There's something loose on the back when I was driving, something like little knock, but could be just something worn out. Nothing really crazy. Literally such a good car. So if any of you want to buy it, send us a message, send Andrew a message. It's a very, very lovely car. One day I want to get it for sure. Also, an update. Few of you commented as well before on, I don't know which video, I don't remember, about Jimny and why we're not continuing, because I keep saying in the videos that we're gonna continue. We're gonna take it off-roading. My wife will try to off-road it for the first time in her life. But in general, first time off-roading. But we keep not doing it, and that's because, as you all know, I'm moving to a new place right now. I have to give back the keys to my old place in 3 days from now. So 3 more days of madness, and then much more chill time. So I hope before it's too cold outside, I can take my wife for proper off-roading session and also continue working on this car, because the whole car needs to be isolated from the inside, so it's quieter inside. There we have a ladder that came, and we have LED bar, loads of random little things that she will have to install, because I'm gonna make her install it. You guys enjoyed that in that video, that she like I made her do most of the stuff, and I was just there like mainly doing either something heavy or like something that she could not really lift and things like this. So yeah, just letting you know that during this next month, what month is it now? September? No, October. Yes, it's 4th of October right now. My days, time flies. But yeah, by the end of the month you're for sure gonna see some sort of video with my wife and the Jimny. Very cool. And I suppose one last thing also, if anyone wants to buy a nice manual GS, Andrew also has this one. Very, very cool car. I want to take my phone from here, and once again, this video, essentially just happened now. It's actually pretty late right now for a video, and I want to upload it still today, so it's going to be a bit of a late one. This video came in my mind just because I was sitting in a shop and reading all the comments from the last probably like 5 videos on Dayride, and that's why I just had all of these things on my mind, because all of you kept commenting random, like, you know, things about Lada, things about Jimny, loads of other stuff. So that's why I was like, oh, didn't I say I'm gonna answers to some more questions and stuff? And then I realized that I did a post on the community tab on YouTube 6 months ago, when essentially I started posting on this channel very regularly, and I said, let's do a Q&A. But until now, I completely forgot. So this is not gonna be a proper Q&A. I just wanted to read out a few questions that stand out. This is the post I posted on the community tab. So I just wanted to literally go through a few. Here, now my lovely E39, which is still for sale. Please buy it very cheap. Yeah, let's see what the questions are. Please make a video with Adam's story. Not really a question, but I would love to at some point make it, but that should go on Night Ride channel. At some point would definitely love to make it. I'm just gonna read all of them, literally. And even if they're shit, I'm gonna try to answer them, because a lot of comments, a lot of questions don't make sense at all. There's a next one. What is your main job outside of YouTube? We don't have any other main job. We do YouTube, we have merch store, and that's it. But it takes all our time to deal with all the stuff. A lot of things that you don't see behind the scenes. Everything is just, there's so many things to running a company that people don't really think about until they have to do it, if that makes sense. Can we get a leaf check? Of course. I mean, do you want a sad leaf check or a bit more optimistic one? If you want a sad one, then there you go. This is the leaf check. This is the situation. This is pure sadness. If you want a bit more optimistic situation, this is it. Loads of yellow leaves, loads of leaves dying right now. Nothing very pleasant, which means this leaf check might be one of the last leaf checks of this year. There'll still be a few, I think, but like, they're not very optimistic leaf checks. I love the leaf checks of spring. They're always the coolest ones, because you're expecting more and more. Okay, let's see. What's the next comment? Did you always plan to work around cars since your young days, or there was something else that used to pique your interest? Was always driving, drifting and building? Also, is there automotive YouTubers you watch, and what was inspiration behind starting the YouTube channel Night Ride? Well, that's a bit of a long question. Let me just check if exposure is okay. Yes, it's okay. So, what was the first part of the question? We never planned to work around cars and anything. I always liked cars since I was young, but since I grew up in London, I never really had a chance or like money to do anything with cars, because having a car in London is absolutely useless. Sam was doing loads of stuff. He started with bicycles, then BMXs, then motorbikes, scooters, and then cars. So like, he was always trying little things with cars, so he was always doing stuff. I'm pretty fresh in this, pretty new. And what's the next? Any automotive YouTubers you watch? Not exactly. Like, I watch some YouTube. I mainly watch loads of Russian car automotive stuff, not English speaking ones, because I speak Russian. That's my second language. But I don't really have time for watching much. Try to think of some English speaking channels that you would know. I mean, of course, Matt Armstrong. Recently was watching. I was really into Matt Armstrong like 6 months ago or so, when I really started watching his stuff. But at this point, I kind of got a bit tired of his videos, of the main channel videos. I enjoy the second channel a bit more these days. On the main channel, like, as much as the videos are good, like made very lovely, nicely, quality is good. Personally, for me, too much information happening. Like, you know, when, for example, we are working on cars and we'll just do something at the wheel, let's say, take it off. There is a bit of music playing and you can just watch that. With him, there's no moment of quietness on his videos. It's just talking, 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 talking. Even if he's gonna take the wheel off, he says he puts a time lapse on music and right now we're taking off the wheel, and by doing that we're gonna get to the brake pads. And like he just keeps explaining this in such a basic way, but that's why he's getting so many views. That's why every video he makes is million+ views. And I understand why he does this. This is his style as well. It just personally, I got tired of it. Maybe I'll come back to it, but like for now, I watch his second channel videos much more often. What was the other part of the question? What's the inspiration behind starting YouTube channel Night Ride? The inspiration... There's many inspirations. There's, of course, the classic YouTubers that we always used to watch with Sam. Robbie Works, Harnet Media. We always used to watch their videos at Sam's place, at my place when we were still in London. Night Ride wasn't even in our minds yet. We were watching their videos, Riga Baby, all the time, like on repeat, at least like 5 times a week. It was fun times. And we tried so many things with Sam before this whole YouTube started. We tried so many different ideas, but somehow Night Ride worked out. So yeah, that's the little quick story. What's next? Will you guys ever do another Civic build? You know what's funny? Okay, can I zoom in? It was asked 6 months ago. Why, there's a reply. Is it from now? No. I'd love to see a Nikkei or EF build. Okay, so basically, as you all know, we have 6 Civics right now. What kind of car will you build next? Do you already have any plans? Maybe this time make a car from the USA. Corvette C5 performed by Night Ride would look insane. A lot of these comments are just... It feels like people don't watch us because I've been... Actually, 6 months ago. Was I talking about buying Corvette 6 months ago? Maybe I wasn't. I've been thinking about it for more than that, but like... I'm not sure if I announced it or said it properly anywhere online that I would buy a Corvette. But yeah, Corvette is coming. Just waiting for it for a good deal, essentially. What's next? Do you plan to talk about your creative process on everything related to merchandising, video editing, photos, retouching, post-production, and will we one day have a few more videos related to the shop and the entrepreneurship side, management, marketing? I don't really know. At the moment, honestly, nothing really planned like this. Sometimes I do take you guys to the shop. I show you the boring life of, being in the shop. That it's not super like rainbows and happiness all the time. You just kind of be there and that's it. Sometimes quiet days and everything. Clean the floors, mop the floors and stuff like this. Reorganize the racks. We did a whole video with that, like, what, 3 months ago or so. What was the question? I keep forgetting. But yeah, I'm not planning to make any videos like this. I will take you at the end of this video to the store because there's something really, really, really cool next to our store that will make your experience at Night Ride store much more full, much cooler. But not at the end of the video. What was the next one? I'm only gonna do like maybe 2 or 3 more. Every time I feel a little sad or I'm in a bad mood, I just watch your videos and I'm much better. Do you guys got a trick for that or what? Do more things. That's my tips and tricks. When people are... I know what you mean when you feel a little sad, and like a lot of you might be feeling sad and down right now even. Well, as you're watching this video, maybe you feel a bit better whilst watching this video because you're chilling and look at my face for 30 minutes. But like, the key thing, as harsh, like not harsh, difficult as it sounds, when you feel down, sad, upset, depressed, anything like this, I've been there. I've been depressed so many years of my life in London and everything. As hard as it seems in your mind at this moment, if you're feeling not right, you need to go try new things, as little as they can be. Like literally absolutely anything, a minor thing. Start changing little things in your life. If you're doing shopping at Sainsbury's in UK, you try shopping in Tesco. try little things. Keep changing your life slowly, step by step, with the easier things that are not so crazy to overcome. And that way, you might find something that you're really into. So if you're feeling sad, just try new things. I know it's difficult. I know you don't feel like it. You're probably like, tomorrow, if only I would have this to try this. You don't need money to try new things. You can have so many cool hobbies that you might, like, that might take over your world just by trying. Like, there's so many things in the world. And I know it's difficult, but that's honest truth. That's how I got myself out of this depressedness and misery. Because before I met Sam, I wasn't feeling very good. I was working in nightclub and everything, but nothing. I was going nowhere. I wasn't really moving on with my life. I was making YouTube videos. I got like 300 subscribers, I think. Three views a video, which is probably me, my mother, and maybe my sister once in a while watch them. But when I met Sam, we just started. Like I just decided that I'm not gonna stay in the same place. I sold my gaming setup, and I bought my first camera, which was Canon 600D. And that's how I started photography. No, at first I started making videos, like vlogs, with that camera, and it wasn't going well. And I realized that at that point, that wasn't what I was enjoying in London as much. So I tried photography, and that really hooked me up. Like, really, like, I was like so hooked on photography. I was taking pictures every day, working full time, taking pictures at night time, editing overnight, and doing the same thing the next day, every day. I probably did like thousands of hours of photography just in few years since I met Sam. And then we moved on to videos and everything, and now I'm doing a bit of everything. But yeah, it just shows how little decision can change your life completely. Even if you don't feel like doing it, or you don't feel like it could be right, it's always worth a try. I think it's gonna start raining. Okay, I think that will be it for the questions for now. I'm gonna go to the store. I need to park this thing, because I promised to bring back my wife's Jimny. I don't have X5, I don't have Civic today. Life is difficult. Okay, I'm gonna cut the video. We're gonna have one cut in this video, I'm sorry. But I'm gonna park this now, take my wife's Jimny to the shop, and show you what's at the store right now, which is very, very cool. Okay, so if you just look at the store, you might notice nothing, because there's nothing really new here. But if you look to the side a bit, past the Miata, of course, you will see a new vending machine. And this vending machine is from our friend who owns a company called Sushi King, and they have few of these cool vending machines that essentially give you sushi. You can take it at any point. Fresh sushi every day. It's of course closed right now, but look, fresh sushi, little bowls as well. They're not okay, they're sold out of the bowls. They have like little bowls of rice and things. I'm not a big fan of sushi myself, but I know that a lot of people love it. And you can just come here, it opens the boxes. And yeah, we just thought, first of all, we're not making any money on this at all. This is our friend's, how do you call it, just business. And we kind of wanted something more next to the store, because all of you always come here at night time. I see you on cameras. You're like looking, oh, vending machine, I'd love to buy something. And you try, and nothing works. And we just felt bad about it. And how cool, like, what's the thing that associates with like us? Japan, of course, everything. We love Japan. All of you love Japan so much. So how cool would it be to have sushi, fresh sushi that's made every day, right next to the store? I think it's a very cool idea, and I've seen people getting that already since we have it for like 4 days or so. Quite a lot of people came here. So yeah, whenever you come visit our store, maybe you're hungry on your way and you want to eat something, maybe wait until you get here, grab a sushi, sit down, on our lovely bench here. There will be another one at some point here as well, so more people can sit. Because I also noticed that a lot of people come here with, like, you know, groups of 10 people sometimes. There's like loads of cars here. So we thought we might as well get another bench like this. But yeah, I think it's very cool to have a sushi vending machine right next to a store. Proper vibey. And also the guys told us, if you guys want, you can do the same thing as you did here to our vending machine. All the stickers that I asked you, you know, come here, whenever you come here, put your stickers on the machine. You can do exactly the same to this machine. They're all cool with it. There's a little bit of a situation, of course. We might have broken a leg, but that will be fixed soon. But yeah, I think that's about it. No, two more little things for the video. It's gonna be another minute or so. Let me just go into the store. Okay, so what I wanted to say in the store is that we have two new designs in the shop. We have this one, very cool, just came out literally like 2-3 days ago. We still have a bit of stock left of these Civic t-shirts. Not only that, but also we have Lada t-shirts as well. Rotary Lada, made in USSR, built in Poland, powered by Japan. Very cool gray t-shirt. We're thinking about gray or black, but then I was like, we don't have any gray t-shirts, so might as well try to do that. And also a sneak peek. Is it still here? Where is it? Here? No, it's not here. Yes, the new t-shirts. They're here. There's even more. And these are the things you don't see behind the scenes usually, because we don't really show them. But in this video, I felt like showing you just a quick sneak peek. So let me put this out. There's still loads of things to change in these designs. We're still not sure on the color of the t-shirt as well, but you can see the rough idea of the t-shirt. Look at these Hondas. Also, for all of you who always wanted a 515 merch, there you go. And also this one. Wait, I'll show you this beige one. Look at this. It's embroidery as well, so it's gonna feel very nice quality. And at the back, we have this guy holding a camera and a beer. We need to change this beer to Asahi though. I would really like that. Andrew pointed that out. But yeah, these are still just ideas. We always have so many of these coming in to the store, and we just, very often we don't even bring them out, but very often we do. So I just, wait, go out. So yeah, this is pretty much it that I wanted to show you. Is it overexposed? Of course it is. This is it for the video. I hope you are, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're excited for the merch and everything. And I hope I could make your evening a bit better. If you're not having a good time when we were talking about not feeling good and all this, I hope I helped even one person slightly, and someone will take my advice, because trust me, it works. And yeah, I suppose next video will be Adam's 350Z, but because tomorrow I have some family gathering, I will not be able to film him putting it together. But also he said he's gonna be drunk all day, so he might not even be there. So Monday we're gonna film. If we film it quickly on Monday, then Monday evening the video will come out. If not, then Tuesday. And also Sunday, night ride video is coming. I know last week it didn't come out on Sunday, but that's because we just didn't have enough footage and we didn't want to make a half-assed video that doesn't make sense on the main channel. So Sam is working on it right now. I saw parts of it and it's super fun. We take Civics to a track and we do some more stuff with JZX. It's gonna be a very fun video. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, Sam's Miata.